Welcome to Take 10, and I'm continuing with your ministry toolbox, and I have that trusted book, that corporation book, that corporate book that is required that you have, that maybe some of you need to dust off and study a little bit. And we're in the section called State Articles of Incorporation and Federal EIN Number. I want to go over that carefully with you, because if you're a prospect today, we can quickly help you in most states. But it's not unlike California or Michigan or some of these other wild states to take up to 3 weeks to even give us a certification that we formed a corporation in their state, in their wonderful state. And some, it has to be done by letter. We can't fax it in. We have to send it in. Not everybody is in the jet age, and some of the ones you think would be in the jet age, once you file it online, it goes into the turtle age. So our biggest heartache here is pushing those things through for you so that you get your state incorporation paper. You're looking right now at Moms Against Hunger's Office of the Secretary of State of Texas. Now, incidentally, Texas is very easy to get in because everything has been automated and it works through very well and very quickly. And if you are a Texas corporation, you can file to become a perpetual organization, meaning you never have to make another update unless you want to change your directors that are on file, or addresses that are on file with the state. This is people that have access all over the United States or all over the world to check your organization, see if it's in good standing with the state. Incidentally, if you are not in good standing with your state, then whatever you have with the ICCI is not valid. Some states, in fact most states, require that you make an annual filing. It's simple. Sometimes it costs $5 or $10, but if you fail to do this, you will be put in not in good standing. If you are not in good standing, this has ramifications all the way from the IRS to your banking facilities and down to us, where we cannot cover you in that place. So that's why we encourage you that you always look for those things quickly. Your secretary takes care of that and makes that work perfectly. Now, with that, you're going to get it's going to be a certificate of formation, and on that formation, it's going to give the names and the addresses of your incorporators. Now, what does that mean? It means the 3 directors in most states, and some states require less and more, but in those requirements, you can have more directors. We say keep 3 if that's all they ask, for ease of movement. Your boards that are managing boards and advisory boards and all of that other thing, they can help you manage your organization and manage what you have, but they don't need to be a part of the incorporation process, and they don't need to be on the directors in the state. They're there. You're over here. And particularly, most of you will be the president in that state. Not necessary. Some people say, well, can you be the president and the secretary treasurer? Yes, you can do that. But you still must have 3 directors. So somebody has to hold that position until your first formative board meeting, and then you take that position by the way of minutes. Sales tax. You're going to go and buy a vehicle in the state of Texas. Every state has its own situation here. So you'll want to realize that I talk because we're domiciled, the ICCI is in the state of Texas. Here, there's certain types of vehicles that you can buy that do not require sales tax. There's all kinds of things that you buy for your organization from all the big box stores, everything but you need a sales tax certificate from the comptroller of public accounts. This one here says that effective February 12, 2009, Moms Against Hunger has been granted exempt status from Texas franchise. Every state has a little different twist on what you must supply. This is not an action of the ICCI office. This is your action. As always, we want to help you get through that process, and it is in some states, like Illinois, it can be troublesome to get the E number that you have. But just be patient; it'll come right through. And you know, always if you'll help us in our office time, there's a fee attached, and we can help you get that state tax letter that you need to help you if you're having difficulty with it. We can always provide free advice, but if we have to do it step by step. And then you can't get upset with us because we wait on them, and let me tell you, it can be nail biting. So you want to get all these things done before you need them, because just when you think you don't need them, you'll have an opportunity. Somebody will even donate you a vehicle, and then to transfer that vehicle in the state of Texas, you have to show that you are an exempt organization to be able to take advantage of the donor, which is a $5 tax. Some other states have, every state has its own thing, and you're going to have to work through that in your state because that's your state corporation. So you'll want to do that. And as I finish up today, I just want to go I'm going right through this book. I want to go to the thing that you will find in the back of that section. You will find your federal EIN. It comes, we're going to show you the Moms Against Hunger document. Comes from the IRS, the Department of the Treasury, Internal Revenue Service. It says our name, our address. We do not generate this. So go forward, enjoy your work, and I hope you've learned something on this 10 minutes. I know it's just 10 minutes, and I'd like to spend hours with you, and that's why sometimes people ask a question about this or that. We say, well, you need to watch tape number 3, or you need to watch broadcast number 6. That deals with federal tax numbers, EIN numbers. That deals with state incorporation. So the thing you want to take away from this today is make sure you stay current with your state incorporation and your state comptroller sales taxes. And if you're selling books in the foyer of the church, as you get through with you may have a sales tax situation. So be careful. If you're taking a donation for it and they're getting something, watch what all of that has answers, and we can answer that. So if you have a question, write us. We'll be happy to answer them and put it in the FAQ section of the back office of Ministry Launch. God bless you. I'll see you next time.